Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Hades 2, where today I think we're going to take a couple of pitch black stone runs, because it seems like each one of these that we succeed on resets our ability to talk to Moros, and that's kind of what we need, right? So, yeah, let's do it. Beat up Mount Olympus and provide primordial chaos a fine view of matters there. Sure, we can do that. We actually have relatively few chaos trials left.
This vision I accept.
This one's just sister blades in the embryo. Like, this should be extremely doable, right?
I caution that this trial likely is impossible for you.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. So we got level 9, like maxed out Rocky, Vicious Strike, Special Inflict Blitz. This seems good, right? Bolts, Chain Lightning, Profuse Bleeding, Stuffed Candle at Epic, Grievous Blow, massive damage from behind, Transcendent Creation. What is the... Huh. I don't know. The Transcendent thing, that's our current common Chaos Blessing. What is it that is supposed to be so difficult here? I guess let's go get a... We have 6 rerolls, by the way, to be noted. Let's go get a Hex and start there. Ah, you fools. Yeah, they all just walked right into that. I did still get hit a bunch of times.
On the moon and draw you down.
You have conversed more and more frequently with Doom himself, the son of Nyx, with whom I am not close. I shall rely upon your instincts about him, for mine say little as of yet.
I mean, I'm certainly trying, right? I mean, Nightbloom's very powerful. Our Twilight Curse is... Oh, this also... Well, this is probably Zeus, right? Yeah. I was going to say this could be our last Godsend thing. But it's not going to be our last Godsend thing. It's just going to be Zeus. I'm going to take Nightbloom.
Shall rise.
Nightbloom's very powerful. Oh. Well, those things are real good at moving at the last possible moment. Stupid orb attack.
Olympus calls.
But yeah, the upgrade that lets your dash attack do the fan of knife throws with Blitz on special. I mean, this build's going really well, in my opinion.
My dear sister Athena has a great burden to bear beyond that heavy suit of armor that you've seen. Not only does she manage our defenses, she must answer for the failures thereof. I trust her wisdom shall help see her through.
Okay, inflicting wounds can also inflict all your after you take damage effects. Oh, that's actually really rad.
The scent of blood.
Since we have the lightning version of that thing.
blasted
Maybe
raptors.
maybe Chaos was just talking about the fact that, you know, we're high up on the mountain and this like is a difficult area. They've definitely never said anything like that before, which is what made me think it might be more serious. But
Next.
it's a lot of zombies.
You may have heard about the actions of Prometheus that earned him all my wrath. He stole from us, denied us the glory of bestowing fire onto mortal kind on our own terms. He suffered as a consequence, but not nearly enough.
Well, I have been continuing his punishment if it makes you feel any better.
Good.
Although, to be perfectly honest, I feel kind of mixed about that. It's pretty are we the baddies kind of situation there. I don't even
Prometheus next time.
really know what I'm supposed to be doing with this ionic gain, because, like, what is my incentive to spend?
Lord Uncle, a token of my appreciation. Though I knew of your generous spirit well before we finally met, I'd not expected you'd make time for me again and again like this.
Your brother once was similarly generous to me. I often wondered who could have taught him such deference. Old Hades didn't, that I knew.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Anything resembling manners that boy had ever had was definitely taught to him by Nyx. So air quality is pretty compelling, right? We have the chain lightning already. Yeah.
I felt something.
Air quality is pretty compelling. I mean, both of those other boons also were, and I would be happy to have them. Defensive statue anywhere? Alright, that's fine. Let's do a little hit and run here. Still managed to get my face clawed pretty good. Can we maybe take a reoffer here?
Let's do it.
Huh. There's so many other things you have to offer, because, like, we know that. Things I didn't accept last time. You know, we might have, Vow of Denial. Yeah. Okay. That's a bummer. I'll say that. What a weird single restriction to put on the run.
The possibilities.
Alright, servitude, retaliation. Ooh, eruption's pretty cool. So we definitely want servitude. On the way to eruption, I think? I may as well grab retaliation, although if I grab this, then our next if we see one more path, it won't get us to eruption. So yeah, we'll take the purpose
I
instead.
walked the path.
Plus, you know, it's a purpose node. Can't go wrong with purpose. Yeah, that'll show that door.
Lord Poseidon! My chaos boon just changed.
Yeah, well, that's probably fine, because Transcendent Creation was doing literally nothing for us. Now it's become move and sprint faster. That is so whatever. Like, I hardly have words for how little that matters.
More sappers.
I really appreciate that the special projectile goes out and back in, so it hits everything in the back and it still gets these shield guys. Feels like Vicious Strike is probably... It might be Static Shock, actually. Because, like, this is only happening once every 3 seconds, but this is happening on every swing. I'm not pleased with how much, like, incidental here and there type damage I've taken, but aside from that, this run's been pretty good. So, when I take this, what's going to happen? He doesn't have any boons left, right?
The might of the heavens.
He's going to give me back his 60% of the purchase. Fine, I guess. Yeah, again, what a weird single restriction to put on the run.
No sign of your big friend. It seems you'll have to contend with me on your own, since I'm ignoring your bird.
She hates the bird as much as I do.
My big friend, as you call him, answers to a higher power, and I know that you know what it is. You wish to face the two of us again. You know precisely how.
And why would I possibly wish to go through that again? You're enough on your own without also having to evade a club twice my size.
You're eager to please, to do that which you're called upon to do. That's why you're here, and that's why Heracles shall be here again not very long from now.
He bullseyed her with that one. Doesn't exactly take the gift of prophecy to see any of that, but he's got her. Unfortunately, with him standing with his back to the fire. Okay, bottom, mid, top.
Ignite.
Easy enough. I am trying to just tank him through. Okay, so mid, bottom, bottom, top, mid.
Flame.
Oh, wait, still bottom. His top was next. Yep, I said it out loud. I mean, whatever. We had so much help. Ah, bird. Pretty bad play there. Pretty bad play. Boy, this fire effect lasts forever, huh? Why does there need to be so much fire?
My foreknowledge of this moment, it's as though we've done this all before. Was there nothing I could have done?
I mean, my plan basically through all of that was
See you later.
just kind of disregard his attacks, stay on him, trying to dash behind him, and just burn him down. We had a build for burning him down, and to burn him down we did.
Return to Shadow now.
On a real run where we would have needed resources to continue forward, I would have probably played a little bit differently and done a little bit more knife throwing.
Trial finished.
It is me for the moment. Alright, am I allowed to talk to Moros again? Yes.
Well, Lord Moros, ready to let your heart do the talking this time? Because here's something that I wanted you to have. Your calm and considerate presence in these crossroads has meant a lot to me. So thank you.
I should be thanking you instead, Princess. Not merely for this gift, which is beautiful, but also because you've given me something else to strive for, besides the fate-appointed calling that I've known.
Something to strive for? You mean the nectar and ambrosia? Good, isn't it? I should be able to get more.
I'd welcome that, although it isn't what I meant. Which is, knowing you could spend your time with anyone, I'll strive to make the time you spend with me worthwhile, as fulfilling for you as it is for me.
But I already find the time we share fulfilling. I wouldn't want you thinking otherwise, or changing how you are with me. I like the way I feel when I'm with you.
And you don't know how glad I am to hear it. Well, I've relayed what I believe my heart has said, after a closer listening. Perhaps I ought to have kept its message to myself.
No, of course not. I'm glad.
Be well, Princess Malinois, and may my sisters always favor you.
Does that count? It doesn't.
Minor prophecies.
That doesn't count. That's not good enough. That doesn't count.
Pure potential.
Well, we got more stardust. We can make pet treats out of it. We kind of... How much ambrosia do I have? 5 and 7. I mean... We could turn it into moon dust, I guess. Moon dust is kind of hard to come by, but also we don't really need very much of it, do we? I guess let me do the ambrosia thing one more time. We'll go through a bunch of ambrosia when we get the boon gods to the point where they'll accept it from us. But like, what conversation do you have to have with him? What else could get to know him mean? We want to run with the weapon aspect that bears his name. It's got to just mean fill the relationship bar completely, right? So let's just do another one. The aspect of Artemis. Let your life dwindle to reach the terrifying peak of your power. Yeah, the white antler does make me nervous. The vow of rivals to fight the siren. A deadly journey through the depths of Oceanus. Well, you know, I can do this. I do like to fight with the big axe.
Shall this trial prove too much for you again?
Did this one prove too much for me before? Did I donk this? Attacks freeze, cardio gain, perfect image. But we don't have a lot of HP. And we have some kind of death defiance I don't recognize. And the engraved pin. Okay.
The water's whereabouts.
I'm fairly sure I've never done this before. But you can certainly see how it might have turned out to be too
Awaken your
difficult.
true strength. Let us begin another cycle, little star. Each has its unexpected qualities, but in the greater pattern lies a certain pleasure, does it not?
I mean, the boss fight could turn out to be really hard, right? Moonwater seems like a winner, given everything.
Drink deep and persevere.
Thanks. I'll try. So we already have freeze on attack. I really don't know what else I'm looking for. I guess let's mix another god in at least.
Golly, attack! Lord Poseidon, so many mortals know you as the Earthshaker, for the land and sea alike bend to your will. But I'm so deeply fortunate to know you as my uncle. I won't forget your kindness and spirit.
You needn't waste your nectar on me, niece. Not like I can drink it all the way from here. Perhaps that's just how it is with offerings. Mortals, they leave us strips of fresh cooked meat and things like that. What was I on about? That you set aside such ample time to fish has not been lost on me, my niece. And you caught more types of water denizens than I can easily count. You already have my finest blessings. You now also have my deep respect.
Okay, cool. Yeah, title ring's fine. What I was kind of hoping to find was, I guess we have a reoffer. Let's see if we get it.
Something else?
The one that makes the enemies hit themselves when they go to attack you. I'm going to try one more time because I'd really like to see it. High Surf.
Right.
Wow, we do not have a lot of magic to work with.
What's in this one?
Alright, I think we're descending in any case. How exactly does this work? Become doomed. Clear the encounter to go back to 30 HP. Okay.
I have blood to spare.
Not a ton of it. We'll do this. We'll do our best to clear the next encounter and just get hit by the last enemy, if we can.
Your present ailments are not beyond my notice. Perhaps it was unwise of you to visit me within this space whilst you are in such a state. Though I have also made mistakes before.
I wonder if Gagged Soul will actually work. Would certainly make my life easier. Let's try it. So don't Omega. Boss fight, huh? Maybe not a great moment for me to be so low on health. Well, Apollo, I guess? Stuffed candle is always good. No, you know what? Yeah, this actually sucks. This is really shitty. You have to be so careful.
Stick to
I
the
meant to-
skis next time.
I didn't mean to hit him so hard on that last one. I wanted him to I want to get him really low and then have him hit me once. But the last hit was a big one.
Hestia. More and more I wonder, what would it have been like if you were always in my life? Perhaps I would have grown up quicker of wit, or happier. May we yet get to know each other like we knew each other all along.
I never wanted kids, you know, dearie. And you're not about to make me second guess what's more than probably the smartest choice I ever made, mouthing off to me the way you did just then. Now take your blasted boon and off with you.
That's an excellent response.
Oh, dearie, you look terrible. What happened to you there? Well, maybe you can sweat it out or something. Would that I could cauterize your wounds.
It's creepy. It's a creepy way to put that. Yeah. The problem with this is it's hard to know what the last enemy is. I shall let this guy hit me. Oh, golly.
Silence.
I wasn't prepared for golly to spoil it.
The infinite dark.
Okay, so... Pride of Poseidon's okay. Panacea's pretty good. Ooh, Zeal's pretty good. Yeah, let's go get Zeal. I think I like that better than... Maybe that was foolish. I don't know. But I think that's right. And then we'll take this abundance so that
Seleni's hidden strength.
if we catch one more 3-point Path of Stars, we can get the Godsend. Oh, okay, hi. Alright, let's hope there's not a second wave.
10,
It's now or never.
9. Fight on.
Easy.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Yeah, I don't really think I want Glowing Coal so much as I want Smolder Ring. Because I don't really want to be doing the Omega, right? I mean, I would be taking the gold in hopes of buying a boon. Why not just take the boon? Sure would love to be able to do Omegas right now.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Man, the siren music is so legitimately good. Are we about to go fight the boss with one thing left on our curse? I'm worried that that's what's going to happen.
An even trade.
I'm buying that shield just in case. Yep, this is the pre-boss chamber. Damn it, Chaos. Ugh.
Smooth having an animal companion along. I've got a soft spot for the quiet, self-sufficient types. My little tortoise Kellen always feels at home wherever we go.
Kellen is fucking adorable. I'm gonna take Nitro Boost. Yeah, that really sucks. I could have used the 50 health. Alright. Here we go. So this makes my hex pretty hard to...
Turned up getting the sponsorship the other night. If your benefactor is interested in supporting you, they may as well know of your propensity to lose to me.
It's gonna make my hex pretty difficult to run, given that I don't want to spend magic ever.
Oh, we got our sponsorship all right. Our sponsor showed up just to see us take a dive, since you've been messing up our shows night after night. They loved what they saw.
But you had asked me to hold back, to let you in. Your sponsor wanted you to lose.
Yeah, I mean, she knew we weren't gonna do that.
Our sponsor wanted an authentic performance, and that's exactly what we delivered. What we're always going to deliver from now on. So do your worst, lady. Let's kill it.
I kind of can't believe they just sat there and watched me do that for so long. Ah, damn. Okay, the bouncing projectiles probably don't need to be live for anywhere near this long. What on earth? Whoa, give me my... These lyrics. Ah, come on. It feels like this fight's in slow motion after the Rivals version of it so many times. These lyrics are kind of filthy, right? Actually?
My claim.
I mean, it's possible Jetty just actually wrote that song about some ambrosia or whatever, but I don't think so.
Complete.
That is not the vibe that I'm getting.
Return to Shadow now.
I've observed the outcome of this trial with keen interest.
Another chaos trial down. We've something brewing still. Forgive me for presuming, though you seem a little tense of late, Lord Moros. What would you say if we shared one of these bottles together at the taverna? It's been a while.
Nothing would please me more, Princess, except it's not my wish to burden you, and I regret that I've permitted my concerns, which are slight, to become apparent. So please, don't go out of your way on my account.
Dude.
I'm not going out of my way. And if it's truly your wish for the time we share to be fulfilling, then you can start by taking the opportunities that present themselves.
Linda is like, I can't throw myself at you any harder because I'm worried you won't catch me.
You make a strong case. It would be my honor to accompany you then. Shall we head down? I have been drawn to others on occasion, yes, but I knew better than to let myself become attached. If my heart started to speak to me, I always could make it quiet down.
In that, at least, we're quite alike, skilled at quieting our hearts. Though if the Lady Aphrodite's taught me anything, it's that our passions needn't always be suppressed.
What do you mean, Princess? What passions could you have possibly suppressed, given all that you've achieved?
Well, for one thing, even being here with you. The past me never would have had the clarity of mind to ask, I think. My mind would have talked my heart out of it.
Then I'm very grateful that your heart is beginning to prevail in more of these debates. I think it only makes you stronger, and perhaps it's the ambrosia, but I'm very fond of that. Of you in your entirety, truly.
Oh, while we're being candid then, I've become rather fond of you as well. But if you're promised to another, I don't wish to interfere.
Hold on a second here. I remembered an excuse to not move forward or do anything.
I don't know this other goddess to whom I've been promised, nor do I want to. And I've violated the will of the fates already. We both have. Wherever all this leads, I would have you by my side.
Then to discovering our path together.
To discovering our path.
In the chastest way you can possibly imagine.
I very much enjoyed our time, Princess, and will anticipate when we can be together next. Soon, I trust.
I feel the same way.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Eris, and you're gonna hear some noises, and I don't want you to take any of it personally. It's just the way things are. It's a different relationship.
It's finished.
I mean, we probably need some more nectar, right? You know what? I'm gonna make cookies. I'm gonna make cookies for my pets. We're not all maxed out, and we could all be maxed out. And I would love to be able to choose some more forms, and maybe we can get there. Oh, she's not here anymore. She left when I had my little date. She's jealous. She probably is jealous. She probably is terribly, terribly jealous. She reminds me so very strongly of mistakes made in my youth. Okay, it's about goddamn time. I can't believe we had to fill that bar entirely. Ugh. I think many of us have made such mistakes in our youth. Mistakes is strong. It's not a mistake because it didn't work out. That's a very dominant societal way of looking at things. Okay, so we will contact you. Hold on. Did the top text say anything else? It's the problem with the memes. I never read the top text. Seek to know our emissary, whoever else, we shall attempt to reach you thus again. Well, I'm going to assume we just need to advance the night, so let's do another trial.
New assignments.
Trial of the Fall. Yeah, sure. Use the aspect of Nyx to confront Nyx's wayward daughter with the discordant bell. Why not?
I accept this trial. The pitch black stone transported me.
The influence of strife spreads rapidly but can be slowed.
Okay, freeze on punch, smithy rush, big dash strike. Okay. Chain lightning, weird.
This way.
But lots of incentive to use the black coat's excellent dash strike. we have 1 point of alter that can be used to alter rewards. I didn't flip that other one because I was we were primed pretty low. But yeah, I was gonna say I probably won't take a second one. All right, show me something else. That'll do. Freeze is so good.
In offering to my great cousin Lord Hephaestus, master of the forge, such skill and artistry runs in our family, and so much of it with you. And you tolerate such intense heat without so much as a complaint.
It does get awful hot here in my forge. Suppose a nectar ought to cool me off. Not that I ought to be drinking at a job like this, but no one's watching. No one needs to know.
I really don't think you should be drinking.
See all those Chronos ships trudging this way, Witchy? Most of them already sunk before, over many times. They and their dead crews keep coming back to haunt us. Now that's some dedicated service, eh?
Yeah, Cryo Pounder is like pretty okay here. The thing is, like, we're mostly gonna do our blast on the way in because it happens, you know, while we're running before we throw out the punch. So I don't know that it's actually gonna have all that much effect. Maybe I should just take Anvil Ring. Yeah. I convinced myself.
Dead ahead. In the name of Hades.
I forgot about the Omega boost. Yeah. I don't know that affects my decision making at all. I kind of think I'm just going to take tough gain. Like, we're going to blast people after they've been frozen so rarely.
I think not. How many tentacles does this thing have?
It is, unfortunately, rather like an iceberg, I think. But most of them are below the surface. Ow. I mean, that was something. Alright, this way first. Ow. Well, that didn't actually work. Stupid gooey little gusher projectiles. That's what they're trying to evoke, right? Gushers? They look like gushers to everybody else? Ah. Boy, that, the hang time on that smash effect is really impressive. I ran over to that guy like a full second after the tentacle hit the ground.
For your steady leadership, I bid you please accept this offering, Lord Uncle Zeus. Once all this is ended, may you and Queen Hera reign in peace and prosperity forevermore.
Respect for one's elders does not come automatically, I know only too well. Know that I do not take kind gestures such as yours for granted, and appreciate them a great deal. You have a generous spirit. I must admit, anyway, your commitment to this task of yours is greater than I had surmised. My offspring can be easily discouraged. I'm pleased to see my older brother's offspring isn't thus.
I don't know if I'm not using the missiles, but I certainly could be, right? We could just be firing them as we're moving from place to place and stacking up blitz. Yeah, it's probably pretty good. Sadly, no boon for us. I think we're just saving. Trying to get to a place where we can, in fact, purchase a boon. Ow. That was from off screen. Fucking cold-blooded. Yeah, the vertical approach is kind of dirty pool.
Special delivery.
This makes a mean set of armor, and you know what? It makes a mean pair of sandals too. I wear mine all the time. Footwear, Em. I really think it's going to catch on.
Yeah, Melanoid can stay to learn a thing about that. I guess just kind of like do everything a little bit faster. I'm actually like pretty worried about our total HP right now. We do not have very much for this boss fight. Well, I can burn through the damage threshold for a blitz very quickly. Yeah, attack and special deal 20% more damage. Seems pretty solid.
Next vessel.
Alright, tell me boon plus food. Show me boon plus food. Hell yeah. Ooh, I do like this. This will be really good, actually. Okay, that puts me in a slightly better spot.
May moonlight guide you.
How bad is the damage on this now? Okay, deal, but also take 11% extra. Oh, it's the Rivals version. It probably said that in the quest text.
Real quick trouble.
I forgot.
Must be primordial chaos exerting influence over reality again, huh?
The thing is, Eris, I can be entirely forthright with you, yet you still take the absolute least charitable view of anything I say. So what does it matter how I respond?
See, that's exactly how I feel. What does it matter? Maybe it matters to chaos, huh? Only one way to find out.
Come on. That was during a dash. That was, I dashed too early on that one. Oh, okay. She is not fucking around.
Return to shadow now.
Okay, well, that was likely to be the outcome, but I don't think I actually got hit by anything. I just suddenly took damage.
To be beaten by her.
Is she back?
Yeah, the rivals version of that fight is certainly more challenging. But was that enough to roll the knight forward so that we can get a different prophecy, maybe?
The fates would have me do their bidding.
After all that waiting, we shall attempt to reach you thus again. After all that waiting, it's just more waiting. It's just more fucking blind box, no way to know what's coming.
While you were out, the fated list. It started shaking and scrolled over to a prophecy I'd never seen.
Okay.
And already fulfilled. I think there may be more to it, but...
You're not supposed to tell me any more than that, I know. I think I have an idea of what that prophecy concerned, as the fated list revealed some more to me as well.
I'm attempting to understand what could have prompted such a change. You'll follow where the list is leading, yes?
You have my word.
Dude, I am fucking trying.
The fates, they're close.
Oh, okay. That, for some reason, that did do it. Using our emissary's gift in the depths of Oceanus, activated thrice in successive chambers, then purposely returned to Shadow. Okay, that sounds doable. Okay, we just used it a little bit, so we're sort of practiced.
The pin.
Okay. Thrice in successive chambers, then return to Shadow. So, I don't guess it matters terribly what weapon we do this with.
Become even stronger.
And then we're just gonna, like, the aspect of Cersei, maybe. I'm just spending resources here. It's been a really long time since we've wielded this this weapon, I feel like. Alright, so down we go. Do I want the Vow of Rivals on? I mean, I guess? I guess I'll leave it. Game's more fun with it. So I guess, actually, I need this for Oceanus. I don't have to start with this.
Everything's in order?
Let's maybe start with the old timepiece. Just kind of put ourselves in a position of control.
Once more.
When we gotta go out 3 or 4 times in a row, we will do so on our own terms.
For my family.
There's so much I would speak with you about, Malinoe. But this is not the hour or the means. At least you can hear me, can't you? and I can sense your presence. Faint and distant though it may be.
You know, Arctic Ring is very good.
Yes.
Adorable. So I forgot to, you know, obviously we wanted to pick up a cast early for the aspect of Cersei as well. So you're just gonna basically follow me around.
More?
The pets that do a little bit of fighting on their own, they'll tend to like run over into your enemies. But we're basically always going to get just like a slightly position lagged second cast, which is interesting. I guess it's going to be a little tricky to make the bond do stuff. I'm going to take Ares. I want the hacks, but... I would like to have Ares before we have our hacks for, again, detecting godsent status. How are we doing on this stuff? Because I didn't actually get to pick up my new set of... my new bunch of nectar. I might want to be careful with it. You know what?
I wonder, Lord Ares, when mortals on opposing sides all pray to you for victory, how do you choose whom to bless? I trust this offering has no such complications.
Such gifts are welcome to a point. Mortals believe they can gain favor from me, but it is their own will to fight that most determines how quickly they die. I appreciate your interest in these smaller details. Pain and death contain so many mysteries, my kin. Each satyr, each harpy whose life you take, their sacrifice has something to teach us. And you have learned voraciously. May our studies continue far into the future.
Okay, Blood Spree at common is fine, I guess. It's kind of a weird fit with the engraved pin. Maybe we just take Visceral Impact. I don't really want to replace my my cast.
Better.
And you know how we feel about attack speed around here. There's a little bit of movement I can afford to do without Golly following me. That's my biggest worry was I might not be able to put the leash onto people, but it seems like she's playing along. Yeah. Death Strike hits a larger area and deals massive bonus damage to armor. We're here finishing prophecies. I don't know that I do want to take that Chaos Boon, because we're getting pretty close to the boss. Yeah, we'll just proceed this way.
My fangs aren't venomous. Hello again. Oh, you're much too kind to me. I'm only doing what anybody would be doing in my place. But you're treating me like royalty. This nectar, I tried a touch of it before. It's too good for flies. Or spiders.
Too good for flies, perhaps. But it's especially for you. A gift of friendship, whose savor only grows the deeper the friendship is. May it warm you on a cold night such as this.
So what's she truly like? Gray-eyed Athena? As wise and calculating as they say? To think she's supposedly the sensible one.
I don't hear from her quite like most of the rest. She must really have her hands full, holding back the Titan's armies gathered at the mountain's base.
How very noble of her. Do feel free to let her know Arachne's still alive and well, and weaving even better than before.
Feels to me like I should just not bring that up. Yeah.
May it keep you safe.
Got to make way for more. Gold coins.
Mid-boss time. I mean,
Do come again, won't you?
why take a boon when we could take boon plus? Yeah, like that.
I bid you shine for me again tonight.
Among the children of Nyx, Charon has always been one of the most reserved. The kinship that you have with him is not a commonplace occurrence, little star.
Okay, that's a shame. Nothing here marked as God sent. I guess Lunar Ray.
You shall be feared.
Olympus, I accept this message.
And here, look, there's Apollo, who may well God send our Lunar Ray. Do we want Lucid Gain? Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's a pretty decent gain, and if we're going to start doing Omega anything, it's probably Omega Cast.
I shall, Lord Charon. Moonlight guide you.
Ooh, which of you two would I prefer? Probably you.
You won't stop me.
Hopes that we had in this, my dear. But frankly, I had little faith we would prevail, with you or without. So for this once, I'm pleased to have been wrong, and shall not soon forget all that you've done.
Okay, rare uncommon grace is pretty good. We're not going to have a lot of time to fail this, so.
A boon awakened.
Observe nearby.
All right, and 3 of the approximately 50 silver that we need.
Yeah? Got something here you need, but it'll cost you some of your false power from Olympus.
Decline.
Your loss.
Okay.
Take care.
I was gonna run for the debitor thing if she went for it, but otherwise I wanted to check this out.
To be unseen is to be unscathed. In shadow I serve.
Well, golly really saved that one. Yeah, wow. 5% extra damage for just a palm is kind of wild. Trying to run the leash onto them, but let's say Gully was not being optimally cooperative.
Hear me on my authority.
Specials freeze is kind of whatever. I mean, yeah, we were talking about Omega casting. Don't think we need any of that. And I guess we'll just get more Demeter. Who am I potentially saving it for? Narcissus, I guess? Maybe.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Snow Queen is good, of course. Sprint Gust can save your life on a lot of occasions, too, though. The dynamic area slowing of projectiles, which it turns out is applied on a projectile-by-projectile basis.
The trap is set.
Rather than as something if the shooter is gusted. Yeah, it has saved us before.
No escape. I got him over. This one, please.
Do I want Bridal Glow? Yeah, sure. Okay, Frigid Rush is an alright option there. None of these are super exciting. I guess local climate. It's gonna be tough to take much advantage of it here.
Still at full strength. Why, if it isn't little Garly scurrying about your feet, huh? The tables have turned. Her vengeance finally is nigh.
You jest, Headmistress, but I put poor Garly in a terrible position here to have to square against you. Can't you refuse to be a part of this?
She is to do your bidding when required. And besides, I do think she is going to enjoy this. I let you go all out. Same goes for her.
Yeah, like unfortunately I can't just sit in the area, right? Cowardice. Now remember, this doesn't have to go well for us. All we have to do is survive. Both because the thing we're doing on the other side doesn't really require much HP, and also because it is going to end our run on purpose. I'm not sure how I got hit by that. Oh my god, and god. There's still one left somewhere. Yep.
Together we shine.
realized at the end there, I actually probably have to lose all my death defiances, right? Because I have to get to a point where I can actually die.
Greetings. I shall not retaliate. I have a question for you, granddaughter, if you would share your point of view. Do you suppose I ought to permit myself to grow a beard? To fit in better with my children, I suppose.
Oh, that's largely a matter of taste. Personally, I think growing a beard would mostly make you look older. And my father and uncles aren't expecting you to be like them.
I do suppose that you are right. I always did prefer a cleaner countenance. Perhaps that is the very reason that my children opted otherwise.
I could see that.
Cool. Wonder what Hades would look like without the beard. Okay, so we gotta take the
Princess?
The pin. We're certainly not buying HP. I don't want any of this stuff.
Go for it, Golly. Closer
Okay,
to Tartarus.
so we gotta burn another Death Defiance, and then we gotta fire the engraved pin. So part of the problem here is gonna be that we have to fire the engraved pin in 3 consecutive rooms. But we don't know ahead of time that we'll be able to do that, right? Like it's always possible a room has no enemies in it, right? That you'll get directed to a fountain or something, and we have no control over that. I'm gonna skip the chaos thing. Let's just get all of our Death Defiances out of the way here. These things are intensely annoying, killing machines anytime that I'm not trying to die. Well, that closed up faster than I was expecting. Alright. So when this runs out, it'll fire the other Death Defiance.
3, 2, 1.
Still can fight.
Because I have to legitimately return to shadows at the end of it, right? I don't think these guys are the end of the room. Yeah. These guys might be. Like, the core problem with this is always going to be, did you guess wrong on which wave was the last wave?
No.
Oh, it won't trigger again in the same room. Oh my god. Of course it won't trigger again in the same room. What am I talking about?
Excuse me, Princess.
Yeah, what's up?
I
Hi.
apologize for the abruptness of my approach. My mind told me not to appear before you without good cause, but my heart demanded otherwise. Is this not a good time?
No, Doom Time Smooches is fine. That'll work.
Oh, you know, Lord Moros, I was just in the middle of evading my latest brush with death. Why are you here? I must look like hell.
No, you look... well, I am truly at a loss for words. I should have rehearsed what I sought to say more thoroughly.
You don't need to be so nervous around me, or so formal for that matter. And it's nice to see you here as well, in one of my many moments of wretched failure. How long can we stay here anyway? It's so peaceful.
We can stay for... I don't exactly know. A while that to others shall seem merely an instant, so... I sought to see you here again, in the off chance you sought to see me.
Okay, that's interesting. Listen, he's making moves. He's making moves in a very serious way. Here's the thing. I'm over him. I'm not interested anymore. He took too long, and in my opinion, he has shown himself to be a pale shadow of Icarus. However, I think it's very obvious from the writing that Melanoe is way into it, so yeah, we're gonna go with her heart.
Chance has nothing to do with it, Lord Moros. Most nights I have a brush with death, but not with you. I have wanted this, yes.
Princess. You're safe.
Lord Moros, are you certain this shall only seem an instant by the time we return? Because...
You have my word. As for your own sense of time, that I cannot change. So, as much as I would like remaining here with you eternally, we should probably be getting back.
You're probably right. Return to Shadow now.
Okay, so I donked it, and there was a lot of effort there that I just kind of wasted. But on the plus side, we finally got Mel laid, so that feels like a triumph. Hey, Chronos, guess what?
Last night was like a dream. The last part, anyway. I wonder if Lord Moros is around.
All right, I'm clearly not on my focus tonight, not optimally. So I think what I'm going to do actually is just call this one here, because I don't know what's going to happen when we discover the Fates. Is probably going to be like a whole situation, right? So maybe it deserves some time to breathe, rather than trying to tack it onto an episode that's already 75 minutes long. So I'm going to say that's going to be it for us for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. Hey, everybody, we did it. And we did the prophecy thing, but we also did it. And I think that's something that Mel has needed for a while. When you come back next time, we are finally going to locate the three Fates, ? And we'll see you then.